Hi, Alex Collins with the Bendigo Sheep and Lamb Market Report for the 3rd of November. A wet day here in Bendigo, 7 or 8 mils around the local area, so hopefully a few of the people a bit further south get some benefit out of that rain, and people that didn't maybe want so much with a bit of hay in pending harvest missed out a little bit there. But a good day here in Bendigo on the lamb front. 18,000 lambs penned. They sold to a dearer trend, similar to what we saw in the back end of last week. There's some lambs, making either side of $11, especially some of the lambs that are not quite as well finished or not quite as desirable for the trade section of things. But an excellent run of heavy lambs there today that made, approaching $12 in places, especially as the market went on. Things got a little bit dearer in that respect. So we saw shorn lambs out to about $370. One pen of exceptionally heavy suckers make over $400, but a really good base in the job either side of $350 for your heaviest end of most of those sucker lambs, which is good selling in anyone's language. Then you get down into your trade suckers, 280 to 310 probably covered most of those. Most of your paddock lambs back to the paddock, 190 through to 225 or 30. We're not seeing many light lambs come through, so very few lambs making 150 to 180 in there. There's just not many of those lambs coming forward. Sheep job had plenty of spark in it today too. Heavy sheep up to about $270. Good run of heavy merino sheep, 200 to 225, 230, somewhere in that bracket. They look like those sheep are making, either side of $7 on the real heavy end, but I think probably most of the trade sheep look 730, 740, somewhere in there. So yeah, certainly sheep have sparked up to rates that we saw 3 or 4 weeks ago. Again, after just coming off a little bit. It all augurs well for a exceptional run of first cross sheep that we will see on Friday at Bendigo. About 22,000 sheep and lambs, 1-year-olds and lambs, to be penned on Friday at Bendigo. 11 o'clock sharp is the time that will commence. So we look forward to seeing plenty of people there, and it's a great time to buy breeding genetics to get yourself in a very fruitful lamb game. We'll catch up with you next week. Thank you.